So we are changing the engine mount here. Believe me, if you change the engine mount, guys, it's very freaking hard. So first things first, you need to remove those things, the heat shield and then the tailpipe. And once you've done that, 2 bolts in here, 2 bolts and nuts, and then 1 bolt, long bolt, which is this one here. It's very freaking hard. And then this one, let's go sitting on the top like this, like that, like that. So that's very freaking hard, especially the bolt that goes on the top. And then what you need to do, like I say, you have to remove the engine engine mount bracket first, like this one here. Believe me, it's very hard to get. Like this is like 200 300 Newton meter they put on this one. Freaking very hard. It used to be like 240 or 200 Newton meter only. It's very tight now. So here, so removing the engine mount is just goes right in here, because we cannot put it on the top. So the thing is, you're gonna have to have this way here, like that way in there. As we took it off, like, and then this is the new one now. The new one is having with the new washer on it, and then this is sitting on the top like that. So we're gonna install the new one now. We're gonna put this in before putting up the freaking engine bracket. So we're gonna put it like that, like so. It's very time consuming in this thing. And then once you get into this, put this thing on the top, like the washer on it. Okay, that's it. And then once it's in, you're gonna mount the 2 bolts on both sides. Get on position. So the plan is this bolt here, this one here. This bolt is very freaking hard to get. The plan is we're gonna change it into the new bolt here, which is this one. This is not some kind of tapered one. This one is tapered. This one is good. New one. We're gonna change it to make our life, to make our job easier. So the trick here, because if you put it that way, you cannot see it on the other side. So the trick here, we're gonna turn, and then once it's turned, we're gonna pull the bolt up here, and then we're gonna turn slowly, and then that bolt goes out here. Home. Turn. That's it. Okay. And then here, very simple here. So that's it, like that. And then before finalizing it, situated the washer on the top, sitting like that. And then we're gonna install the engine mount bracket. So installing the engine mount bracket is this one here. It should be sitting right on the top. This bracket here, it's right sitting on the top, and it's very hard to do this with one hand. So I'm gonna cut the video and we will continue later on. So the bracket, engine bracket, is mounted on the top. Okay, we leave it there, and then we get this thing tightened. Put the bolt here, full bolt, hand tight position. Okay, so we're gonna put the bolt down with the hang tight. So see here, we have even markings here, so we can determine the torque of this thing. So we're gonna tighten the lower bolt now. The reason for that is we need to get into the position where the engine mount bracket sits into their respective bolt holes. We're not gonna tighten it down like completely. We just tighten it to get closer, and then yeah, and then here we're gonna remove this one. Okay. So here should be in the position now, like so. So that's the position. Now we're gonna tighten also this one. Oh. Be careful when tightening it, because if it doesn't goes in, like see this thread here, the thread is very fine. Like it doesn't goes in, don't force it, otherwise it will damage the thread on the engine block and it will get back up. So what we're going to do here, we're gonna tighten this one more closer to get closer position. It will drag the rest. Okay, we're gonna press this again. So we're getting into the position now. We can tighten it slowly. Okay, on an interval basis, like interval, so we get the balance. Okay, tighten it more. And to get along with the bolt here, we put it inverted. Instead the head is on the top, but since the top is very hard to position, we just put additional washer here, give it a room on the other side, and then we're gonna bang it like that, and position the nut on the top. So there is enough room on the top, and then once the bolt is in position, and that's it. And then we're gonna continue tightening the 4 bolts with holding the engine bracket and up to the engine mount, or up to the engine block. So that's the final position, guys. That is tight already, and it is it's along with the markings. And the next thing to do here is this one here, and these 2 bolts on the sides. Okay, so we're gonna, so the process here, we like this bolt head normally is supposed to be sitting on the top, but now we're gonna change it, since this is also the same purpose, like holding the bushings or the engine mount. So to make room on the other side, put up washers here, so it is enough room on the top. We're gonna tighten it down. So on the top we have the vice grips on the top sitting there, and then we're gonna so this is like a 15 mil bolt, so gonna tighten it down, so we don't have to worry about the top because we have the vice grip holding on the top. We're gonna hold also. Okay, and this, here we go. vice grips matatap. Very hard guys, very hard. Okay, that's done. Switch in the other bolt here. 2 bolts in here. Put the washer on and then there we go. This is 15 mil. Not okay. See, 15 mil nut. I'm gonna tighten this down, holding the bolt on the top. That's it. Let's see the side. Things like simple things, and you make it complicated, guys. So that makes your work very hard. So we need to work with our head, using our brain. Using the brain has to work in order to make things quicker. Okay, we're gonna tighten down. That's it. So that's the engine mount done. Thank you very much. And then this is the old one. The old one's really fuck. So that's it. And then we're gonna put on this support, engine support. That's it. I'm gonna press down below. Okay, and then done. Gonna put back the things and then get ready to release. That's it, guys. Engine mount done. Okay.